Okay, hi, this is Hannah. We're very lucky today. It's one of our new research projects. Would you introduce yourself, Elizabeth, and tell us a little bit about what you're doing?
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Hiroyasu. I'm a first-year PhD student at the Bren School of Environmental Science and Management at UC Santa Barbara, and I am interested in the ecological and economic impacts of wild pigs in California.
Excellent. So we're actually here on a very specific environment up at the Hopland Research Extension Centre. Can you tell us why we're here and what this place is?
So this is a vernal pool. This is one of the 11 pools that's here on Hopland Research Station. And vernal pools are really special habitats in California and in the rest of the US, really. And California has lost about 90% of its vernal pools, mostly due to development. So these are really special and much more rare areas now. And because of the presence of water through part of the year, we think that they may be important areas for wild pigs. And because they're a threatened area, they may be really important to protect from wild pigs.
So one of the things you may be doing is actually setting up some areas that do have wild pigs on them and actually fencing them off, right? And seeing what difference that will make.
Yeah. So I'm really interested in vernal pools that wild pigs have used for wallows or for rooting in and foraging in. If we fence those areas off, what do they look like? And do they really come back and look like some of the more natural vernal pools that haven't been disturbed? And so this will tell us how important it is to protect these areas from wild pigs and how quickly these areas can recover after wild pigs have moved into the area.
Superb. Well, we're really looking forward to seeing your research as it progresses. This is the very start, isn't it?
Yes.
Can I ask you, it seems like a kind of really interesting area to get involved in. What led you into this particular area?
Kind of a mixture of things. My master's work was studying wild pig management on Tejon Ranch, and I've always had a really deep interest in more terrestrial ecology and looking at, wildlife ecology. And so wild pigs are a really interesting issue at an interesting intersection of conservation and environmental science and environmental economics that pose some really, really interesting and important questions, I think, into the way that we think about and manage invasive species. I would also say, I grew up in a small and rural town, and I grew up doing 4-H and raising pigs and things like that, so that's definitely fed into my lifelong love of the species.
That's superb. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with me today, and we look forward to the next time you come up here and seeing this research progress.
Thanks.
Thank you, Elizabeth.